Ahoy hoy. Chips included, all the chips. I'm talking sour cream and onion, cheddar cheese, cheddar cheese and sour cream together, that combination. I don't even care about barbecue that much. Barbecue chips, come on over to the Price is Right. If the price is right, fuck it. I'll eat some barbecue chips, whatever. Salt and vinegar. I don't really eat those anymore. A little bit too tangy, but what? Okay, salt, vinegar. All the chips, even regular plain chips. Come on over, potato chips, no salt, whatever. I'm into that. Well, bring all your chips, ahoy hoy, all the chips. Welcome, wild things. Oh, wild things, so precious and just so innocent. You just fucking on the earth, doing what you're meant to do. Your dharma is like included with your life. You don't even have to do anything to achieve dharma, wild things. You just automatically got it. I'm talking about my canines, my felines, my fucking insects, all the aquatic animals, the whales, the dolphins, the sharks and shit. You know what I'm saying? And this one goes out to a very special select few wild things. Oh man, these wild things may have been quite possibly the greatest inspiration and motivation for me my entire fucking life. These wild things in particular, these guys were the fucking trigger that jump started my fucking entire career in this life we know as the dough. And I'm talking about, I'm not gonna name any names, I don't want to embarrass them, but the rats. The rats are always the cleanest one, so hats off to the rats. And of course, hats off to those turtles. I'm not gonna say any names, I'm not about that life. Even the fucking crocodiles, the fucking wolves, the fucking rhinoceroses, the bebops, the rocksteadies, you get what I'm saying. The tonkars and the razors, man. Anyway, you guys, welcome. Oh, gosh, the fucking humans. The fucking humans are coming. Come on, humans. Yeah, humans, get here. You gotta hear this, humans. And especially you fucking man, Regal, the man. Yeah, okay. So the humans are here, you guys. Fuck them. Anyway, hey, you guys, welcome to another episode of One Shots with Kyra. Once again, I'm your barkeep, the hostess with the mostest, Kyra. You guys, what a fucking trip, man. This episode is about fucking movies. Man, when was the last time you guys went to the movies, to see a fucking movie? Wow. Times sure have changed since the last time I fucking went to a movie theater and tried to see a fucking movie. Oh my goodness. Guys, wow. So anyway, I think the last time I went to the movies might have been down the street locally at my local movie theater, the Magic Johnson AMC Theater. I don't even remember what I freaking was seeing. I think it was just some free movie that I got a free movie pass to. I don't remember paying anything. I sure hope I didn't. I don't think I did, you guys. I don't think I did. I think I just fucking walked in and saw a movie, like how it should. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the old days. Anyway, I don't know what I saw, but whatever free movie that it wasn't even that great. So I just fucking left and went to a different theater and saw a better movie. Because that's how movie watching is done, you guys. That's how you watch it. I know no one ever taught you nothing in life, so I'm here to teach you. That's what you do. You go and whatever, you just watch a movie. It's not a big deal. Movies were meant to be watched. You gotta watch them. Somebody's gotta watch them. Okay, now it's illegal to watch movies. Wow, what's going on? So anyway, you guys, I don't exactly remember what I was seeing at that movie theater. I went in, it was a free ticket. It was some promotional thing. I went in, and it was like some freaking one of those movies with an agenda or something. It was like I'm not saying it was Fruitvale Square. I think it was from the people who made Fruitvale Square or something. And it was about some, you know what I'm saying? So please don't crucify me. I know I'm not one of these people. So I'm probably not allowed to say this, but I'm just gonna take a risk and say it. I think it was a movie about, black people and their trials and tribulations. I didn't have time for that. I got my own stuff to worry about. So I got out of that movie and I just went to see another movie. I don't remember what I saw. But anyway, I think the last time I went to a movie theater and I actually enjoyed myself, man, I was in like the Lower East Side. It was years ago. The Ninja Turtles came out with a movie. This time it was Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem #1, I believe is what they called it. And I think there's a second one that's supposed to be coming out. I don't know if it came out yet, but I have plans to see that too. But anyway, I saw the first one, and Seth Rogen was in it, and I was like, okay, I can trust Seth. He's a good guy, He made all the Pineapple Expresses, all the stoner comedies, the new generation stoner comedies. He's a good guy. All right, cool. I trust his word for it. So I went in there, man. And mind you, I was like, this was, I think, in the era where I was in my temple days. So, I was living in the temple, elevated, high above ground, just me and the railroad tracks and the railroad cars and the trains. My disciples would come over every once in a while. We chill and they pay their tithes and offerings and whatnot. We have a good time, teach them some stuff, and, yada, yada, yada. It was fun for everybody. Wow. Good times, man. And of course, always those freaking, the Decepticons or whatever those guys were. Those kids were always around too, yada, 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 always trying to start fires and mess up the command center. You don't know how many times I would have to leap into action and save the day. No one else would do it. I was the only one, The girls would come over. They were always nice. They would help clean up the place, They gave me a tool belt one day. It was pretty cool, yada, yada, yada. So anyway, man, I'm pretty sure the command center's destroyed at this point. I'm pretty sure those ragamuffins came in, and probably messed stuff up. They threw my baby in Hades. I had a baby. Do you remember the little baby that I used to roll with? And I forget his name, but he was in the baby seat. And I had him up there guarding everything. He was supposed to inherit the kingdom, you guys. He was supposed to inherit all that stuff. But, the bad kids, they came by, they threw everything down into the pit, fatality to everything. Megazord's probably gone, baby's definitely gone. But good news, man, I just checked in. Knowing that baby is probably in Tartarus right now running the show. You remember in Angel when Connor was a baby and the demons kidnapped Connor and they sent him to the hell dimension, and then the next day Connor came back, but time, space and everything, shenanigans. So now Connor's like 17 years old and he's like super badass. That's probably what happened to my baby. My baby's probably super badass, running the show, just like I'm doing here and elsewhere. Not a big deal, you guys, whatever. Anyway, back to this movie situation. Yeah, dude, it was an LES, Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, and it was awesome. I came in there and talked to the ticket ladies. They were pretty cool. Dude, I probably could have just walked in and saw the movie. Probably could have. Nobody was like, it was awesome. But, I was just playing. I was playing the Bible books, whatever. So I came in, I got the tickets. I talked to a lot of cool people. Some, blah, blah, blah. And then I saw the movie. And that was the last memorable movie experience that I remember having, where I actually went in and remember the movie that I watched, because it was a good movie. It was awesome. And it was a fucking big event, because I was just like, hey man, when I was a kid, I always wanted to see the Ninja Turtles in theaters, but I was fucking too young. I wasn't in New York at the time. I was in Texas, Yeah, it was a different whole situation. Now, whoa, due to time shenanigans, Bam! I'm older now, more mature. Bam! The freaking Ninja Turtles from the 90s. They came through the time stream. So now they came from the past to the future. They're here right now, man. And now I have to meet them because the timing is aligning perfectly. This is my moment. This is supposed to happen. It's like fucking Destiny's Child. You know what I'm saying, man? Wow. It's like, wow, what if you could meet Destiny's Child? Wouldn't you do it? I did. That's a different story. But this definitely Destiny. No child. I don't have any kids. All right, I do have some kids, but they're not your traditional kids, you know. They're not like human babies. They're wild thing babies, you know. They can take care of themselves. They're good, you know. I still visit my kids from time to time. I'm not a bad parent. You know, I was just down there the other day. I got, you know, don't worry about it. Unfortunately for me, I live such a Spider-Man existence that I can't really publicly acknowledge my kids, because if I did, guess who's gonna come after them? My fucking rogues gallery. I'm like Spider-Man. I got a rogues gallery. I'm talking Doc Ock, the fucking Lizard Man, Mysterio. Fuck. So many. Rhino, Scorpion. Come on. It's getting ridiculous. Wow. Anyway, man. Speaking about the Rogues Gallery, so you know, Destiny is lining up, and this is, I believe, last week. It's fucking Destiny. And I'm like, bro, the Turtles are here. They came through the time stream. They're gonna be here. I gotta be there. It's fucking gonna happen. Come on, how hard could it be, right? Wow. Wow. So, you know, I already know I'm fucking famous, dude. I'm a big deal. I didn't want this life. This life chose me. I just wanted to be a regular fucking ninja. Nope. I guess fucking life has something more in store for me. I guess the good Lord was like, oh no, you can't just be a fucking regular person. You gotta be big all the time, even when you don't want to be. But he sure didn't give me any money for this shit. It would have been nice if I had at least $1 million. Nope. Just gonna be fucking, you know, poor, regular poor and fucking super famous. Ha 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 ha. Very funny. Ha ha. Wow. Anyway, wow. So anyway, you guys, I'm fucking going to the movie. I already know it might be an uphill battle because I have quite the reputation on my side. I don't know why. I just do. Maybe it's my fucking Instagram videos that nobody likes, and you know, maybe. All right. So anyway, fucking, I already know it's gonna be a battle. So I came prepared. You know, like Damian Marley and Kanan. I came prepared. You know, I had all my gear. You know, I don't freaking walk around anymore. I'm not a walker. You know, I might be from Texas. I might be a ranger, but I am no walker. I don't have time to be walking around like what? Who walks? Who walks? I don't have time for walking. I'm a fucking blader. I get in line, okay? You should be in line. You're probably not. I am. You should be. Whatever. Anyway, I don't have time to walk. I gotta skate. Unfortunately, there's many people in the city that are biased against skaters. They're just so bigoted. It's just like, why are you hating, man? Are you mad because you're not a skater? You mad because you don't have skates? You're mad because everybody likes my skates. Oh, they're mad because the ladies like the skates, and they don't have the ladies, and they're too afraid to skate because they know they'll bust their ass. So here comes a hate. Yo, it's a tell as old as time. So, you know, sometimes I can't get into certain stores that I need to get into to purchase essential items like toiletries and soaps and whatnot. It's a different story for a different day. I'm just saying, I already know the agenda is going to be against me because I have skates. So I did something that I normally don't do. I fucking put shoes in my bag because I already knew I can't fucking roll up in the theaters with skates, red flag number one, I gotta be a fucking ninja, you guys. Come on. I was raised in the arts of the dark arts of ninjutsu. I know how to do it, okay? Duh. So anyway, you guys, I'm like, all right, today's a shoe day, so I'm gonna skate most of the way there, and when I get all the way there, I'm just gonna fucking equip shoes. Bada bing, bada boom. Bam. How hard could it be? So bam, it's perfect. I'm skating all the way up there. Before I get on the train, I go to my local store and I already know it fucking might be a fucking battle because this is one of the stores I was telling you, anti-skate, skate, skate. They used to be cool with the skate, skate, skate. And then something happened. I don't know, something happened behind the scenes. Now they're telling me, oh, no, skate, skate, skate's allowed. And, I think it was a lot of the customers because some customers were cool, but then you have your hate customers. I remember this one time I was in line, some fucking jackass was just like, ooh, why are you skating? And blah, blah. Some fucking idiot. I think he was I think he was a little, wah. You know what I'm saying? These guys are such fucking ridiculous. Look, it's just suffer and succotash. One of those suffer and succotash types of, you know what I'm saying? Why are you skating? I'm like, shut up. Okay? So anyway, I'm pretty sure some fucking asshole customers were complaining because they were jealous because they didn't have skates and I was fucking doing it big. And anyway, this store in particular, they were a little too late. And, too late, and they were just like, one day all of a sudden, they were just like, hey, you can't have skates anymore. And if I see you with skates, you blah, blah, blah. So, needless to say, I broke up with the store for a while. And it wasn't my first breakup with the store. I had already previously broken up with the store a year before because one of the fucking workers was giving me I don't remember what the problem was, but it wasn't our first breakup. It might not, we're back together now. Everything's cool now, but I won't be surprised if there's another one. Who knows? We'll see. Hopefully not. Anyway, so yeah, man, that happened. So now every time I go to the store with skates on, it's always a fucking risk. Anyway, I'm fucking it up today. I'm like, fuck it. I don't have time for this. I gotta get what I gotta get. So I go in there with my skates. Luckily, nobody says anything. I go in there, I'm strictly for the snacks, you guys. I'm not going to tell you what they got because you'll come in and try to ruin it because you're on your hate. So I can't even fucking tell you what I want to tell you, but I can't because you're going to ruin it. Oh, you suck. So anyway, I went in there and I got what I fucking needed, okay? And then I fucking got out. And then skate. Back to this train station, skate. I got in. I'm not gonna tell you how, cause you're gonna fucking ruin it, cause you're a fucking hater. I got in, I got on the train, yada yada yada. Plan worked like a fucking charm. Off the train. I'm off the train. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Skate. Boom. I'm at the movie theaters now. So I'm in the theaters. Well, before I go in the theaters, I take off the skates, I equip shoes, bam. Now I'm in the theaters and I'm like, okay, this is pretty nice. I'm going up the escalators. Of course, here comes the fan club, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what it is with these people. It's like some of them say they want to help, but they're just always in the way usually. Just like, fuck, get out the way. Like, move. I'm not trying to be ludicrous or anything, but move. Go. You're just fucking it up. Good God, I'm a ninja. I don't need you. You can't be a ninja with a fucking fan club. That doesn't work unless the fan club is going to encompass you. Do you even know formations? Formations, man, come on. Like, I'm taking you back to ancient Greece right now. Rome, you remember Rome? I'm not talking about Roman Reigns. I'm talking about classical Rome, not the new Rome, the old Rome. Remember with Caesar, Augustus, Mark Antony, Cleopatra even showed up for a few episodes. Those guys, remember the Romans, they have fucking formations, and it's like, fuck, bro, if I'm a ninja, and you know I'm a ninja, and you're gonna try to roll with me, at least formation, come on, man. Wasn't this a Destiny's Child thing, formation? Come on. Like, all right, here's how this works, you guys. If I'm a ninja and you want to roll with me, that means you got to make a formation around me. Like, I'm the nucleus, you're the rest of the shield. You surround me so nobody sees me. That's how it fucking works, man. But these guys don't know formation, so they're just fucking around loosey goosey. Fuck! Good God, they're just here and they just there, here and there, here and there. What are you guys doing? I don't know. So I don't know. They're claiming they're trying to help me. I don't think they're trying to help me, guys. I think they're trying to help themselves. Anyway, I'm there, the fan club's there, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta pull this off somehow. So I go in, there's some line, I figure, all right, the best thing I should do is just fucking roll in, walk through, yada, yada, yada. Boom, as soon as I get there, oh no, there's a fucking sentry. Oh my God, they have the lines guarded. It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. I knew right then and there, there's no fucking way I'm getting past this guard. Number one, she was a she. Oh my God, you know how some of I'm not trying to be, I'm just saying, we're all made differently. Not all she's are created equal, but I'm just saying, some she's are really about their job, and this she looked like she was super about her job, and she was super about collecting the money. And I'm like, oh my God, this is the worst. I'm never gonna make it. So anyway, that was happening, and I'm like, fuck, I already know it's not gonna happen. So I figure my best case scenario is just to fucking own it and just fucking try to get through. Of course, boom. I walk in, but here's the situation, dude. Not only is she a she that's about her she money, but she is like way outside my weight division. And I believe in weight divisions, you guys. I'm a fucking professional. I'm a prize fighter, okay? And in prize fighting, in the pros, there's such a thing called weight class, weight division. There's different weights and sizes for whatever type of title you're going after. If you want the bantamweight title, bantamweight. Lightweight title, lightweight. Featherweight title, featherweight. Heavyweight title, heavyweight. Super heavyweight title, super heavyweight. That's how it works. This lady was way outside my weight class, man, so I already knew it wasn't going to happen. You can't fight. You can fight outside your weight class, technically speaking. In the streets, all my fights have been outside of my weight class. It's always bigger people trying to come, so all my fucking fights have been outside my weight class. And I'm not going to lie, I also have picked fights with bigger people too, because it's just more fun to fight a big person. Come on, you never fought a tubby. Oh, come on, you just fucking hit him. It's fun. It's fun. And not only that, but some of us have hoop dreams. I played a lot of Street Fighter 2. I got a lot of Ryu in me. I'm trying to find my Sagat in life. And so chopping down trees is very fun if you have the necessary equipment for the job. Then just saying. So anyway, yeah, that's a situation, but this situation was different, and I knew there was no fucking way I was gonna make it immediately. So I tried, did not work, boom, blocked automatically, and I'm like, fuck it, I gotta do something else, gotta re-plan, back to the drawing board. So I go into a secret location, a location where only kings are allowed, okay, only kings are allowed. And I'm like huddled up with my team. I'm like, fuck, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We gotta fucking do something. So I'm trying to figure this shit out. Sure enough, here comes the fan club, yada, 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 yada. I think, okay, maybe if I stall long enough, I can get in. I stalls until I can't stalls no more. And then I get out. Sure enough, the whole place is fucking fortified. It's not happening, you guys. Not happen. At this point, I knew I was defeated. So I'm like, fuck it. I came all the way here. I might as well just mosey around until I fucking feel like leaving, or at least until they kick me out. One or the other. One or the other. I'm not gonna come all this way and just fucking leave. I gotta waste some time. I gotta kill some time. So anyway, I'm in the movie theaters, just killing time, walking around, getting comfortable, getting acquainted. What does this button do? Oh, okay, yada yada yada. I'm exploring the floor plan, looking at all the cool movies that are in theaters that I can't see. Because fucking movie tickets are $20. No one's paying that. Nobody wants to pay $20 for one movie. I was going to pay. I was just going to hunker down, but it was like $20. What the fuck? Are you serious? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I can understand 10 11, 12, maybe even $14. I draw the line. $13.50. That's it. That's as much as a fucking movie ticket should cost. A single movie ticket shouldn't be no higher than $13.50. Come on. And I'm even going to be generous and I'm going to say pre-tax. Before tax, $13.50. Come on and tax me that extra $1.50. Now it's fucking $14.50 or fucking $15. Anyway, yeah, that's me being generous, okay? But even then, it's too much with the tax. Whatever happened to the Boston Tea Party? Fucking, I'm not being represented. No taxation without representation. What happened to these Boston Tea Party guys? Remember like a few years ago, the fucking Boston Tea Party people were supposed to fucking solve this problem. Where are they now? Your ancestors would be ashamed of you, man. You remember your ancestors, the real Boston Tea Parties? They fucking threw it. They fucking went to Boston. They had tea. They were like, fuck this tea! And they fucking threw it overboard. Indians were there. They weren't even fucking real Indians. They were just dressed up like Indians. You know how they do. Crispus Attucks was there. First person to get shot. Guess who? Fucking Crispus. Whatever. A different story, but I'm just saying, you guys, what happened to the Boston Tea Party people? I thought they were fucking gonna solve this problem. Oh, Jen and Pie. We're still fucking freaking friends over here. What? What's going on? Okay. I'm old, guys. I forget my train of thought. But anyway, I'm in the movie theaters, yada, yada, yada. And at this point, I'm totally defeated. So I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm going to start cracking some jokes or something. What else can you do? Fucking movie tickets are $20. You're not going to pay $20. I understand it's New York, and I understand everything is more expensive. But even New York, come on, dude. Fuck. No way. No way. No one. No mas. So anyway, I'm not doing it, and I know I'm not going to do it. So at this point, I'm just going to start making jokes. And so I start talking to everybody. I'm talking to the ticket man downstairs, and he's wearing the shirt, and it's like hey, get your fucking movie tickets for a discounted price shirt. And I'm thinking, oh, that's pretty nice. I'm thinking this guy doesn't even work at the theater. I'm thinking he's just a regular street guy, in on a hustle. Like, hey, I'm thinking maybe he's a ticket scalper or something. Hey, buy some reduced tickets for me. So I go up to this guy wearing the shirt, and I'm like, hey, man, you got any fucking tickets, for the fucking Turtles movie? He's like, oh, no, I'm just working here, blah, 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 regular discount. It's not even it's like 20%. I don't know, something. So I'm like, cool, dude. He's cool. That guy was cool. No offense to him. It's just this discount. I don't know, man. So it's like, all right, well, that's not going to happen. I start talking to this guy. I start telling him some jokes. At this point, it's in living color, and I'm fucking Chris Rock, and good Lord, this is too much money. Fuck, $20 for a fucking movie ticket? Come on, that's a lot of money. What if I just tell you some jokes and fucking, you just look the other way? Come on, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just talking to this guy. I'm fucking exchanging jokes with him. He's laughing, I'm laughing. We're having a good time. So I'm like, all right, where's the popcorn? I get it. I got a new strategy. And I ask him, where's the popcorn? He's like, over there. So blah, blah, blah. I go up the elevators. Sure enough, there's a concession stand. There's a lady there. She's like a Naomi Campbell type, tall, dark, yada, yada, yada. It could have been a supermodel, I guess, yada, yada, yada. So I'm like fucking making jokes.